Good evening and welcome to the Job Search Solution, the radio program where we talk about looking for a job, changing jobs, changing careers, hiring. And as always, we begin with a prayer. Dear God, grant us thy peace and thy mercy, thy will be done. And in just a few minutes, Rich Avinci is going to be with us talking about consultants in the workplace. He's got a great topic this evening, especially that relates to the next couple of months of the year and his observations about what's going on. And it's probably going to apply to everybody. Lately, we've been taking 10 seconds to be grateful. You can't be unhappy when you're grateful. So think of three things today that you're grateful for. Go. Being grateful. It just makes you feel good. You get warm in your heart when you do it. I've been doing it 3 times a day. I have so much to be grateful for. Grateful for this video, grateful for this evening, grateful for this radio program, just grateful for everything. Grateful for this election's almost over. Just grateful. We've been discussing myths of hiring. These are myths that employers have about hiring, and this is a real big myth. It's the myth of, quote, people who have been in positions 1 or 2 levels above this job won't be happy when an opportunity comes along for them to become a manager or a vice president or whatever position they were in again, they'll leave. Unquote. That's simply not true. Most of us are intrinsically motivated. We are motivated from within our hearts and our souls to do our job. Titles don't necessarily motivate us. The function of the job motivates us. How quality a job we can do. If people are responsibly and reasonably happy with the job they have and with what they're doing, they don't even entertain the idea of leaving. How do I know this? I'm a recruiter. I'm calling people every day saying, are you having fun and making money? And if they're within 80% of having fun and making money, they don't leave. They don't even dream of leaving. Why? Because looking for a job is a pain in the neck. Nobody likes doing it. It's an emotional strain. It's a physical strain. It's just a strain. Nobody likes even the mental idea of looking for a job. So unless they're terribly unhappy with what they're doing, they're not going to look for a job. And it doesn't matter what the title is or what the level of the job is. In fact, sometimes, many times, if a position is 1 or 2 levels below what a person's done before, they really know how to do it. They're very good at doing it because they know what's expected and they perform very well. Depends on the quality of the job. People are not as motivated by title and level of position as most people think they are. Now, they are motivated by money to a certain extent, but I've placed lots of candidates over the years that have taken as much as a $50,000 a year cut in salary to do a job that they felt like was going to be fun to do and enjoyable to do, and that they were going to have a lot of personal gratification, intrinsic motivation. In fact, that's another discussion, but that's the best motivation in the whole world is intrinsic motivation. If people are motivated intrinsically, They're motivated regardless of the money. If you're intrinsically motivated by a job, the money usually comes and you don't worry about the money. How many times have you met people who love what they do? The money, well, yeah, maybe has something to do with it, but they love what they do. I mean, even billionaires, Elon Musk, he loves what he does. He may make a lot of money at it, but that's not the most important thing. Obviously, if it was, he wouldn't be giving away all the money that he gives away. If money were the most important thing, that's what he would covet. He doesn't. He loves what he does. Now, he may be somewhat of a kook, but he loves what he does. And most people that most of us are intrinsically motivated. So just because a candidate has had one or two levels job, one or two levels above the job you're interviewing for, doesn't mean that he or she would not be happy with the job you've got. I placed lots of people over the years in jobs one or two levels below what they were before, and they were perfectly happy. They stayed a very long time. In fact, oftentimes they got promoted out of those jobs because the caliber that they were was of value to the company. So don't just discount a candidate because they've been one or two levels above the job that you're interviewing for. Please don't do that. It's not worth it. They could be quality candidates, and as long as you explain to them clearly what their job is and how it what's expected of them, you're not going to have any problem with it. Let them be the decision maker. They know. All right, we're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. This is Tony Bashara with the Job Search Solution.